This is crazy. Harry needs his kids to be a part of the royal family? Is it even possible with Meghan? Hold up a second.
We've been really conscious of protecting our kids as best as we can.
We've got some crazy juicy news about the future of Harry and Meghan's children with the royal family. Because according to a source close to the royal family, Charles and Camilla have very good relationships with their other grandchildren, and everyone is keen on them having a stronger bond with Harry and Meghan's kids, Archie and Lily.
Prince Charles enjoyed an emotional visit with his grandchildren Lilibet and Archie.
So what exactly does that mean? Well, apparently, the royals reportedly want to reconcile with Harry. Meghan is seemingly hesitant though to bring her kids to the UK for a good reason. They added that the couple are on board. Both Harry and Meghan are keen for the children to become closer with Harry's family. Now, do we believe them though? There have been conflicting reports about whether Harry and Meghan agreed on returning to the UK, even temporarily. And as we know, Meghan is reportedly focusing only on restarting her acting career.
I've got a photographic memory, pretty much a legal superhero.
But Harry believes a return could benefit them both professionally and financially. And additionally, with his father and his sister-in-law both facing cancer diagnosis, there's added motivation for them to come back and provide some support, even if not fully in a royal duty way. An inside source told Life and Style magazine that Harry and Meghan have been talking about moving back to London. They're going through one of the toughest times of their lives, and that's saying a lot considering what they've been through already.
Be able to have the balance to take care of their families and to be able to do their jobs.
Apparently, Harry's been trying to cut a secret deal to live with and work with the royal family again, and Charles has graciously agreed to it, claiming that he and Meghan are grateful. Now, if this is true, this is of course groundbreaking stuff. Harry returning to the royal family and taking up duties once again means that there must be some crazy relationships that he wants to make amends with.
Why go that far when you don't necessarily need to?
And if Kate and William really do feel about Harry and Meghan the way that the media portrays their relationship, then it's gonna be extremely difficult for Harry to make amends with his family, especially considering the way that they reportedly feel towards Meghan. But the decision on whether or not to let them back into royal status actually, of course, comes down to King Charles himself. The royal source added on saying that Charles loves Harry and his grandchildren, and having his family back together is his top priority. Meghan and Harry have to agree not to speak ill of the royals again, because that's a must, and it would be an utter embarrassment if they were to be kicked out of the royal family for a second time. Could you imagine? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. What's the saying? Become a royal again. Royal expert Katie Nicholl told Entertainment Tonight that the king would have been hugely relieved and comforted if Harry did fly over. She continued on saying that it's likely emotional and probably quite difficult for both Harry and Meghan, and also Charles alike, because he misses his children. So it's actually, a possibility that Harry makes the much needed trip back down to the UK. However, the true obstacle standing in his way of his kids reuniting with their grandfather seems to be his own wife, Meghan Markle. And this reigns true, no pun intended, because of the fact that Meghan's recent lifestyle brand was just released in the USA. Let me tell you what I mean. Because Meghan just launched her lifestyle brand, the American Riviera Orchard, what a name, it's not off to the best start. And with no announcement for product launch dates, the brand is actually facing a lot of criticism for being launched too early, and it's even becoming one of those memes online. And Meghan's lifestyle brand came to be after months of rumored financial problems between her and Harry. A similar source told Page 6 News that Meghan and Harry are not broke, but they're going to have to be very frugal with their spending, and they can't really just bank it all away either. So with the ball not rolling in a positive direction for Meghan's new business or in the financial direction that they want, it's possible that she will actually prioritize her entrepreneurship instead of a return to the UK, meaning that Harry will have to go back to visit alone, and we all know how the people feel about that. Right? And if Harry truly does want his kids to make amends with the royals, including Charles and their cousins, Harry's gonna have to return to the UK at some point. And this might not mean a temporary return, because luckily all the royal children are young enough to not have to worry about all the media pressure, but unfortunately it's all up to mommy and daddy. So do you believe that Meghan will actually let Harry return to the UK with her children? Is there going to be something that pushes Meghan towards allowing Harry, or even encouraging Harry, to once again regain his royal status? Is it possible that we see Meghan become a royal again? Because maybe it's time for her to drop the whole actress act and regain that royal status. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm always interested in knowing what you guys think. And thank you for tuning into FTD News. I'm your host Pepe. I hope you have a splendid day.